Okay, now let's see to this. We have two more topologies. One is tree topology, another is bus topology. Fine. In bus topology, what happens? A central cable is used. This central cable is called bus. Bus actually in computer terminology means a group of cables or cables in general. Inside the CPU also you get to see that gray band of cable, that is also called a bus. So here he is the bus, the central cable is the bus, and from the bus basically the server, clients all are connected. So that is all about bus topology that you have to know. But what is the advantage? Advantage is, first of all, in bus topology what happens, the cable cost, this entire networking topology is very cheap first of all. Because here what happens, the cable cost is not much. Fine, cable cost is very low, and otherwise also setting up of this, the other infrastructural things which are required, that is also low. So altogether it's a very cheap kind of a network. Fine. Secondly, the advantage is that if you want to expand it, fine, if you want to expand it, like if you want to add extra nodes here, extra clients here, that you can very easily do so. It will not be a big problem. And without any hassle you can do it. That's an advantage. Secondly, if we talk about the disadvantage you can make out that everything is dependent on this central cable. So too much of dependency on one cable is happening here. Okay, so the dependency of the central cable here is the problem. Fine. So if the bus basically malfunctions, the main data communication cable malfunctions, the entire network will be giving us problem. And the second disadvantage, what you can say is, in this networking also, troubleshooting, that if any fault happens in one of the system, finding diagnosis of that fault is difficult. Troubleshooting is a difficult process in this case. Fine. So that is the advantage and disadvantage of bus networking. And another networking is called tree networking. Generally this kind of networking is seen not in a real life as such. I mean, nobody builds a network like that, but when we are talking about wide area network, there we can have it. There we can basically, that can be categorized as tree network. And it happens in a very rare case, people build it. Commonly not built, but yes, it's built in an organization where basically hierarchical importance is there, fine, or hierarchical distribution of data is required. For example, I want some data to be given only to the managers. I do not want the data to be accessible by the other employees. Okay, then some people are working under the managers, they will have access to that data only. So in that case, when you have a hierarchical system, some people or some basically objects coming in the higher order of something, if you want to maintain that hierarchy, then this tree structure is required. Why it is called tree structure? Basically what happens, if you invert the network, it looks like a tree. That's why it is called the tree structure. Now in this what happens, basically this is your one of the node, you can say it's a node, fine, or a server, whatever, whichever way you take it. Okay, this is connected to another computer. He is having two more computers under it. Like this it goes. So we can say that all the systems are a node. But look at this, in this system, from this system no other computer is connected. This is the last one in the node, you can say, in the network. So the last ones, if you just match it with the tree, then what will happen? From the tree the branches have come out, and the last ones are called leaves. So he is not a leaf, he is not a leaf. Even this node is not a leaf, but this is a leaf, this is a leaf, this is a leaf, this one is a leaf, this one is a leaf, and this one is a leaf. Okay, so the nodes from where basically no other node will originate, that is called a leaf node basically. And all other systems can be called, like this one can be called a sub server, assistant server, and a node, both can be called. That is how the tree structure looks like. Okay. Wide area network, wherever the wide area network will be there in connection with network, you will know we are talking about tree topology there. Okay, remember this. Now what is the advantage, disadvantage in the tree topology? First of all, you can see that these are the leaves. So if one of the leaves start malfunctioning, that is not going to affect the performance, the performance of the other side of the network. That means the network will run undisturbed if a particular leaf node is not, by chance, is not working. Secondly, there is a term which is used in connection with tree topology, that it is highly scalable. Highly scalable means every node attached to it, be it leaf node or other nodes, they are highly scalable. Highly scalable means they are very, very easily accessible. And since they are very, very easily accessible, expansion of basically the nodes is not so difficult. Okay, if you can easily find out you can easily basically add nodes to in any of the branches basically if you want to. That is one of the advantages of tree networking. And disadvantages, as it is, the network is a very complicated one because different level of hierarchy is there, okay, and different kinds of access will be there, because we learned as an advantage of networking system, if you remember, that in a networking system it is possible to assign different kinds of data access to different computers. So this is a perfect example of that. Fine. So if you want to do that, the whole configuration is a very complicated one. The configuration would be very, very difficult. That is one of the disadvantages. And the second disadvantage, you can say that here also basically a lot of cable cost is required. Basically a lot of cable is required. The mechanism is such where the extra cable, the putting up a cable, long cables will be, or you can say that a good amount of cable, not long cable, good amount of cable will be quite obvious. So basically to set up this kind of networking, if we do it in an organization, then the cable cost goes up pretty high. Not in the case of wide area network, but in an organization, if we want to have a different level of data access to the employees, we want to have a proper hierarchy system in the networking, then a lot of cables will be wasted in this case. That is another disadvantage of tree topology. Fine. So you try to memorize, as I told you, 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of all the topologies. Only that much is required for you to know, and how basically it looks like, that much is required, not more than that. Fine.